Alright, what's up everybody? So, I'm just going to talk a little bit about H2O, or H2O 2020. I also do want to mention I will have a little kind of film coming out that will show a little bit of a unique perspective, so be on the lookout for that. This is not what that is. This is just a little quick talk about H2O 2020. As most people know, it has been canceled for a few years now, a couple years now, and it's still been going on. Like, people still go down to Ocean City to cruise the strip, tradition, this and that, whatever the case may be. But there are a lot of people that go down there just to cause problems, and this year was extreme. And it ruined this year for a lot of people on multiple different levels. Like, for people that have been going down for a very long time, just to enjoy it, tradition type of thing. For people that go down to film, make content, meet people, people that live there. I could not imagine living in Ocean City. It would suck. For police officers, for really anybody, people who work there, it just was absolute crazy. And like, don't get me wrong, the craziness can be fun to an extent. I'm not justifying any of it, but there are moments where it can be a little bit of fun, couple burnouts going on, whatever. It gets broken up pretty quick, and you go about the night. But when people are launching fireworks at other people, at cars, at cops, throwing beer bottles at people, cars, cops, it's just, there's literally nothing fun about that. And then obviously Ocean City having to protect their community, they had to take some pretty, strict precautions, strict legislation this year, and they really messed with the traffic pattern, so you really couldn't go anywhere. And on top of that, now you have people that are just down there to cause problems, now running around on foot, and it just created this, it was just wild. Honestly, I'm going to show you guys a little snippet of this news video that I saw posted. For anybody that didn't see it or wasn't there, this will kind of sum up what it was like to an extent.
What also helped police this year is that they had support from other police jurisdictions around the Eastern Shore, as well as state police helping them out this weekend. And as you can see in the video posted on the Turnbull Brockmeyer Law Group Facebook page, drivers were doing donuts right in the middle of Coastal Highway, people shooting off fireworks very close to buildings, and then you would just get these huge crowds that would gather down there, often leading to fights breaking out and then police trying to get control of the situation. Ocean City police saying they arrested more than 100 people on various criminal and traffic offenses. The Worcester County Sheriff's Office telling our ABC station out in Salisbury that they towed about 300 cars this weekend, and this is pretty much what happened in Ocean City last year when the event came into town. Also happening this weekend, state police say that one of their troopers was knocked unconscious on Saturday night trying to catch someone who they say was resisting arrest. When the officer or the trooper was chasing after that person, they both fell to the ground, the trooper hitting their head on the ground, knocking them unconscious. We're told that trooper was taken to the hospital, is doing much better, is now recovering at home, and police were able to arrest that person as well. We're live in Rogers Forge. I'm Megan Knight, WMAR2 News.
Now, I'm not saying that it was like this all weekend and everybody was like this. I go down there to enjoy time with my friends and usually bring a car, but this year, I brought a car, but I didn't bring my Rabbit. I decided to drive my Jetta. But overall, it's just kind of disappointing to see all the chaos, and, it kind of sucks for the people that aren't involved in that, because now it's like, it was already bad going down there. Everybody was kind of frowned upon, but now it's absolutely almost like unsafe. I'm glad I was staying on 100th Street because things weren't that bad down there. Down in the lower streets, it legitimately looked like a riot. Thankfully, I wasn't down there at all. But like I said, you saw it. They were launching fireworks at people and this and that. And I'm not saying either side is right or wrong. I just think that overall, it just wasn't fun. Like, there was nothing fun about that to me, or probably for a majority of the people. And that's the unfortunate part, is there's a small majority that cause problems or whatever. I don't even understand what the idea behind any of that stuff was, other than, I guess, to rebel, but it was kind of dumb, and I don't even know if I'll ever go back down, honestly. So I do have a little film coming out. I think it'll be really interesting to see the perspectives that I have in this film. I'm still currently working on it. It'll definitely show totally different perspectives from some people that attend and have been attending, and I have a cool plan this year. But basically, I'm glad that I didn't drive my rabbit down there. And I'm also glad that nothing happened to me or any of my friends for the most part, except for one of them. He got impounded. But other than that, at least none of the people I was with, including myself, got hurt, arrested, or anything like that. And the crazy thing is, I would say hopefully it'd be better next year, but I genuinely don't think I'm going, and I don't know what's going to happen next year as far as the law or like what they are going to do next year, because this year was quite insane. They really messed with the traffic, and they had some wild laws and fines going around, which is, I think, what kind of pushed people to rebel even harder. But basically, for anybody that was down at H2O, let me know what your experience was. I'm kind of curious. I'm not saying my experience was bad. It's just like witnessing what was going on down there just like really freaked me out. And I know a lot of people have different perspectives. I'm sure, well, it's obvious that there's people that really like going down there to cause problems and probably have nothing to do with cars at all. And then there's people that just kind of maybe enjoy going down to see the cars and see some friends like I do. And I'm just kind of curious to see what your experience was like. And for those that didn't go, what it was like looking from the outside. You probably thought it was like the dumbest thing ever. I had a lot of people, just, oh, you're stupid for going down there, blah, blah, blah. Also, people are like, I'm going down no matter what, and they've been going down for over 20 years. So just kind of curious to see what you guys have to say. Also, make sure to check out the video that is coming out. It'll probably most likely be my next YouTube video. So give it a few days, a couple weeks maybe, and we'll have something out, and you guys can kind of see a unique perspective. So with that being said, hopefully you guys check out the little H2O movie, film, whatever, and hopefully you enjoy it.